Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I'm gonna presentation about my country destination, that is Turkey. So I can give you a reason why do I choose this country, because they have a unique culture and rich history and a beautiful place. But before we're gonna continue to the presentation, I have some videos for you guys, the cinematic of Turkey. Ah, there's no sound. Okay, so I can explanation it that before in this seminar there's Istanbul also, masjid from Al Fatih, and this is a place. So this is the reason why I choose this country. And there's Cappadocia also. It's also called Fairy Chemis. I forget the name. So this is the reason also why do I just choose this country, because it have cool. And then the place also cool for a tourist like us from uh, like Indonesian or from Asian people to visit the country. I think it's a good benefit for us also. And yeah, it's also a good place, and there has also a unique culture. And this is a place also that I like it. And okay,
Can we swim over there?
nah, I don't think so. No, I don't think it's not a for swimming pool. Okay. Okay, and then let's go to the presentation. So it's also have a tapestry of history and culture. The Turkey landscape is a living museum. It's shaped by a millennia of civilization, from the ruins of Troy, the streets of the Istanbul. It's once capital of both the Byzantine of Ottoman empires. Every corner tells the story. So, as we can see, the Byzantine legacy is grandeur, mosaic, and imperial architectures spanning over 1,000 years of Eastern Roman rule. But Ottoman heritage is magnificent mosques, palaces, and bazaars left by one of history's most powerful empires. And the Asian roots, its sites dating back to the Greeks, Romans, and even earlier civilization dot the Anatolian landscape. And the Istanbul's iconic landmarks. So it's no visit to Turkey is complete without the exploring the wonders of the Istanbul, a city where every landmark is masterpiece. It's also called by Sultan Ahmad Mosque. It's the same. It's Istanbul, or you call Sultan Ahmad Mosque. It's the same. And the iconic blue mosque, famed for its 6 minarets and stunning head painted blue tiles. And it's also have a Hagia Sophia. It's a breathtaking architectural marvel that has served as a church, mosque, and museum across 1,500 years. And Topkapi Palace, it's opulent, the residence of Ottoman sultans, filled with treasures, garden, and imperial history. And the Basilica Sistine is a mysterious underground water place with towering columns and the enigmatic Medusa heads. And the coastal paradise, the Aegean and the Mediterranean. So it's Turkey 8,000 kilometers of coastline rivers and destination on Earth. From the turquoise waters of the Turkish coast, the lively resorts of Bodrum and Anatolia, the sea is always calling. So Anatolia and the tourist coast is world-class resort. Its hidden coves and ancient ruins along dramatic cliffs, and the Bodrum and Aegean Riviera, its glamorous marinas, crystal clear waters, and vibrant nightlife. And then there's also the beyond of the history, the Turkey. It's that culture, spa, and wellness. Turkey is far more than the destination for sightseeing. The country has emerged as a leading hub for cultural immersion and traditional spa rituals and world-class medical tourism. So its cultural experience is wearing their fish, Turkish baths, and traditional music, and the culinary workshop over deep cultural immersion, and also have the spa and the thermal springs. Its Pamukkale's travertine tourists and ancient thermal beds draw wellness seekers from around the globe. And it's also have the health tourism. Turkey ranks among the top global destinations for the affordable, high-quality medical and cosmetic procedures. And we can also ask where the East meets West. Istanbul is the only city in the world straddling two continents, the Europe and Asia, connected by the legendary Bosporus Strait, a living bridge between cultures, faith, and civilization. So it's also a global tourism of the powerhouse. The Turkey consistently ranks among the world's most visited countries from the tourists. It's welcoming tens of millions of the international travelers each year with a diverse portfolio of experience. And it also have 15 million annual visitors. It's like the internal tourists, like the YouTuber or the traveler from each year, making Turkey a top global 5 global destination. And it also have 19 UNESCO sites. World Heritage Site recognized for their outstanding cultural and natural value. Turkey also have 81 provinces, each offering a distinct landscape, culture, and travel experience across the country. And they also have the 4 coastlines. It's the Black Sea, Aegean, Mediterranean, and Marmara. 4 distinct seas is the experience. And for the tourism, there's also for the shopping extravagance in the Istanbul. The Istanbul is one of the Europe's greatest shopping capitals, offering everything from the centuries-old artisan craft to ultra-modern mega malls. So it also have the Sehafyan Mall. The first mall is the Sehafyan Mall. It's one of the Europe's largest shopping centers with over 340 stores under the one roof. And the second mall is have the Grand Bazaar. It's the world's oldest and the largest covered market. It also have the 400 shops and 61 seats across. And the last mall is the Spice Bazaar. It's not a mall, it's like a bazaar also, but we can call it mall. It's a sensory exploration of Turkey delights, spice, teas, and traditional sweets. And Turkey also have a feast for the sense. It's the Grand Bazaar is not just a marketplace, it's a living tradition. For 550 years, it has drawn travelers into a labyrinth of color, scan, and sound unlike anywhere else on earth. So, Turkey is your next unforgettable journey. From the fairy chimneys of Cappadocia to the shores of the Mediterranean, from ancient ruins to vibrant bazaars, Turkey offers an experience that stays with you long after you return home. So there's also the history, nature, culture, and adventure. So as you guys, for the last, I can recommend you also for this country. And for the first one, I think you guys can visit the Cappadocia because I really like it, and you can visit the Istanbul also because they have the rich history. Visit the Turkey. You can also, I think you will not forget about the history that you are already visiting in the Turkey. From you walk in the place like the Cappadocia or the mall that for you shopping also, and you visit the mall like the Grand Bazaar and Special Bazaar that already explained, and you can also visit the Istanbul also because they have a rich history, and you can see the museum because they all have the history like the from Ottoman Empire and Al Fatih story. That's all. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.